So is Bitcoin mining worth it in May 2019? So let's mine away. Hello guys, Bittruth here. Today we're going to look at Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining. And right now just Bitcoin hit $8,000, which is interesting anyways. So we're going to look at Bitcoin mining for May. Okay, now we have 15 days left, so let's see if it's really worth to start your mining farm, small or large, you know, maybe on solar power or buying some Bitcoin ASICs. Anyways, we're going to look at some new miners that have been coming out. Now the first one is MicroBT. What's miner? Okay, it's the M20S. Now I think this is Japanese because their website has all the currency in yen. Okay, I guess so. I think this is a Japanese company trying to make its name for Bitcoin mining. Another one we're going to look at, you guessed it, is Bitmain S17 Pro. Now it has been released at least a month ago or this month, I'm not sure, not really up to date nowadays. Okay, and this miner is really crushing it, and it's one of the best, to be honest. And we're going to look at the Silicon T3 Plus 52T, and it has been released this month, and it's one of the most promising ones, to say the least. We have the S15, and I'm going to go something over the S17 and the S15 that you have to know. And the next one we're going to talk about is, I think this is it, you know, the S15 and those. Anyways, Bitcoin has crushed it lately, going from nearly 3,500 couple months ago to nearly $8,000 this month. So really there's a lot of bullish news around Bitcoin. So without further ado, let's start with the microbit. Anyways, this miner will get released around August or September 2019. Now the field and the whole blockchain space is moving really fast, so it's really doubtful that, you know, this will survive till then. Anyways, it's 15,000 yen. Now I never bought any yen, so it's about $143 for a miner. Is that even possible? I'm not sure. Now the electricity on this thing is too much, because like 3,360 watts, it's really it consumes too much electricity. You have the hardware cost in USD. Maybe with like VAT fees you're going to have more, but who knows. You have 12 cents per kilowatt hour. The price of Bitcoin currently 70,000 gigahashes. I remember 70 terahashes. So let's hit calculate. So this miner will take you 11 days to actually break even. Does that even make sense? Now from here to September, of course, the space could change like 180 degrees. We might see the prices go insanely up or insanely down, who knows. But this miner is more like something from the heavens. It's not real. But anyways, it's just, you know, something to look at. So Bitmain S17 Pro, 53 terahashes. Anyways, this miner is currently, is it for shipping or still, no, is it still sold out? I'm trying to reload the website. Their website is really laggy for some reason. Anyways, $2,030, okay, that's according to them. Now other retail, okay, sell it for much higher, some of them much lower, because of course they are trying to make a profit here. Let's see the Bitmain website, it has gone down. Anyways, $8,000, 2030. Pool fees, we're going to keep them at 0 because it really varies. The current difficulty, I have readjusted it. Okay, forget about this sign. 12 cents per kilowatt hour. The average of the United States, 53 terahashes, I remember. Yes, and let's hit calculate. Okay, so 190 days to break even. Really promising. Coming back to that 150-day break-even margin, which we had back in 2017. Okay, the next one is the Silicon T3 Plus 52T, and for some reason, the Silicon has always been, you know, trying to crush Bitmain in some way, but of course, sometimes these two powerhouses, of course, always like an arms race, so it really takes time for one to prevail. Anyways, 52 terahashes at 42 joule per terahash, I think. So if we calculate, okay, we have 2,200 watts, we have 52 terahashes, 12 cents, difficulty 8,000, I think 1,500, that's based on their website from April. Anyways, if we have any other third-party seller, no, it's just Silicon. So let's hit calculate. 149 days to break even. Of course, you know, Silicon trying to crush the game. Now the S15, why did I bring the S15 back? Because remember, okay, the S15 got released in December of 2018. the whole Bitmain S17 has got released in April 2019. So that's 4 months. So imagine, okay, that Bitmain has no trace of the S15 on their website. If you try to find it, you're not going to find it unless you go through a third-party seller. For example, right here you have a couple right here. You know, you need to pre-order. Some of them are going to take too much time. Some of them don't work. Some of them are scammers. So really depends. Because the point that I'm trying to put here is that this is an arms race at this point, that people and companies and everything in this blockchain space is moving really fast because everyone is trying to make a slice of profit of this cryptocurrency market. Of course, $3,500 to $8,000, that's more than double your money. Of course, people like Bitmain and InnoSilicon and other, startups are going to start, developing new miners and trying to actually, control this space and make the biggest out of it. So anyways, the Bitmain, S15, now through a third-party seller called Pro Miners. Now, of course, I'm not endorsed by them. I don't know if they are legit or not. They might be the biggest scammers, or they might actually be, anyways. Yes, and we had a friend just a few days ago get scammed by a Bitcoin mining company, selling third-party miners, and he got scammed by sending them Bitcoin. So, and we all know that Bitcoin, transactions cannot be reversed. So always do it through a bank transfer or something that you can get back on. I'm not saying that, oh no, you're against Bitcoin, you're against cryptocurrencies. I just believe that there are no systems in place to actually stop, cryptocurrencies from actually coming back to you, which is good and bad, advantage and a disadvantage. But if you use the bank transfer, of course, it would be much safer, and it would be, at least you can get a refund or something, or track the scammers, other than sending them Bitcoin and not knowing where Bitcoin is going. So I just wanted to put heads up like this, guys. And of course, let's just, hope that he can make his money back that he lost. He lost like a lot of money, so we hope for him for the best. So without further ado, this is like $1,180 miner. I'm really just not sure if this is actually legit, because on Bitmain it was like selling for 1,500 or less. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's go 1 second. Yes, let's go back to that. So the whole settings right here, calculate. I think the price changed. No, it didn't change. So it will take you 300 days to break even, which is not bad. But of course, as I said, it's an arms race. Whoever makes the the dollar first will win. That's why Bitmain is just pumping all these miners, because they're trying to keep up with the difficulty and other companies. It's just really insane to start Bitcoin mining. If you want to really start, cryptocurrency mining in any field, either GPUs or FPGAs or ASICs. At least for ASICs, I know that once an ASIC comes down, pre-order it. Be the first to pre-order it before it's sold out, so you cannot miss on buying that miner. Don't buy from third-party sellers unless you are, you don't feel really safe buying from something from China, because most of these companies are from China. Most of them are from Asian countries, so it will be really hard to track them. Maybe if they, scam you or something, or the shipment doesn't get delivered, problems like that will, affect your whole process. Anyways, is Bitcoin mining worth in May 2019? So basically the answer is yes and no. The reason for that is because right now, I feel the space is going a bit too far. What I mean by that is that if we go literally 3 months, 4 months ago, you have people saying, Bitcoin is going back to $1,500, Bitcoin is not worth it, and they know that they're going to buy over the counter, they're going to buy hundreds of Bitcoins, depending on who are these institutional investors. They're going to make a lot of money, and as you can see, here are the results. Now what they're trying to do is pump it even more. Now you have backed saying Bitcoin futures could see green light in just 10 days, and in July you could see more futures physical Bitcoin backed, and then you have another person giving like $100,000 Bitcoin call and people FOMOing in, and that's when you start to take profits out. It's just a matter of perspective, because I've been in this market for really just 2 years and a half now, and I know that how this market tends to be, and I have been scammed by the mainstream media more than once, and I don't want to fall in that trap. That's why the other day I have sold my basic attention token, sold some of my Nano, and sold some Ethereum, because the space is really going crazy. I'm not sure if this is sustainable. Nothing goes on upwards forever, and this could be developing into a new bubble. So that's why we always say mining is the best option, because even if, let's say, the cryptocurrency market crashes, crashes for example 50% downwards, I'm not saying to zero because that's impossible, at least for now, it's really interesting because you can resell that miner, you can do something, or continue mining on the hardware. Maybe you broken even, you can sell it at any price. That's more safer than buying Bitcoin alone, and that's what I'm trying to really send the message here. Don't buy only Bitcoin, but try to diversify your portfolio. Try to diversify, that you have ASIC miners right here pumping Bitcoin. Try to get some proof of stake coins. Try to get a master node. So you try to diversify as much as possible. And some miners, for example, put all their money all in on mining. Some of them put all in on investing, and that is wrong. I'm not saying mining is the best option, and you should not invest. You should do both, and you should actually diversify and try to build yourself more of a base in the cryptocurrency market, and try to actually keep that base for a couple of years when the blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies could pump even more. And that's my take on this. And there has been recently a hack on Binance, and BNB has been going also crazy still. But really, other than that, you have to actually buy cryptocurrencies and store them somewhere safe, like a ledger or something. So I have a link down below for a ledger if you want to buy one. It is really cheap, compared with before, and there are a lot of sales. You can actually buy a ledger, save your money from these cryptocurrency backstabbing exchanges, centralized exchanges I might say. And more than that, guys, see you guys on the next one.